Hello, how are you?
Hi,
We're
thank
going to
you.
have a great show today. Viewers, you're in for a treat. Welcome to the next level of CNA Talk Show. I'm going to have you talk to our viewers. I want you to share some wealth of knowledge with our next generation. I mean, it goes without saying that we are not 25 years old anymore, right? But we have put in some time. For the sake of our viewers, I want you to tell us several things. One, how long you have been a nurse. From your point of view, what have you experienced? Or, what is it that you can tell the next generation so they don't feel alone or lost?
I have been a nurse for over 35 years.
Wow. You don't look a day older than 35.
Thank you. It has not been an easy journey just going to school to be a nurse.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I started my nursing career with two children. I had a 3.5-year-old, and I started the LVM program with a 2-month-old baby.
Hold on a minute. You said you've been in the nursing profession for about 30 years.
Over 35.
Over 35 years. Okay. So in that time you have two little children. You started raising kids as a nurse.
Yes.
And going, please continue.
Okay. So for me, going to school, juggling parenthood, marriage, and other stuff was hard. I remember in those days when I had my child and she was only 2 months old. My husband had to take me, and we had only one car. So he would take us, would drop the baby at the babysitter, the 3.5 at the daycare, and he would take me all the way to Imperial, Watts in those days, and we were living in like Hollywood area.
That's like about 45 minutes drive
It
in
was a long
traffic.
drive. And so he would drop me off, and then when I'm done with my classes, I had to take the bus. And I'll ride the bus all the way down to pick up the baby, and then the 3.5-year-old, and I just didn't know how I did it on the bus. I had my book bag, I had the baby bag, I didn't know how I juggled. I didn't even know how I did it on the bus. Looking back right now, it was like, it wasn't even doable. But
Wow.
I just didn't know how I did it. And then when I get home, then I have to really feed those kids, bake them, get them ready, and meanwhile I have homework
Oh boy. Yep.
to do.
Yeah.
I'm just to the next generation. This generation just didn't know what we went through, at least with me riding the bus. Because I have seen people that will say they can't go to school because they don't have a car.
Oh. Yeah.
I have mentored people
Yeah.
that, talk to kids that will say they can't go to school because they have no way of getting there. But I found a way. I found a way to do what I had to do. And sometimes I will not even sleep at night because, when you have a baby, the baby cry at night. So it was just not easy. I just didn't even know. I can't even imagine. But God gave me the strength at that time.
I believe
gave me
it.
all I needed.
I believe it.
Carried me on his back because I just didn't know how I did it. It was only by God's grace.
Wow.
And then in nursing school is so programmed and so tailored that you have no way of going around it. It's like you have to finish this level before going to the next level. If you don't finish this level, you can't go to the next level. When I was going to regular schooling I picked my classes. I decided I have to go to school Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pick my time.
Regular college classes.
And if a class is giving me a hard time, I drop the class,
That's
pick another
not
one
so.
in that same category.
Yeah.
But in nursing school, it's like everything is tailored for
Yeah.
you. If you don't meet it, then you're dropped out from the program. And then it's like we have tests almost every day.
Oh wow, yeah.
So riding the bus in that sun and getting home, taking care of the kids, and then you still have to study. to make the test for the next day. Because it's weekly. They drop people out of the program. So
Oh,
you don't
wow.
know when it's going to be your turn.
I remember. It's been a while.
Yeah,
You're bringing back memories. Wow.
So it was, but there's something called youth too.
Yeah.
When you're young, you can
Yes.
do anything you set your heart to
Oh, boy.
do. You have to just have
Yeah.
the goal and the
Yeah.
mindset that I can do it.
Yeah.
And just know that everything that you're going through, at least for me, I used to say, God knows that I can carry this. That my shoulders are broad. That's how I used to look at myself in the mirror and say, God, I know you know I can do this. My shoulders are broad. That's why I can carry all this load. And that's what, and I was not even into church that way then. But for some reason, I was raised in a household of, a Christian household, but I was not deep in my faith. But I knew that it was only God that can carry me.
Absolutely. Wow.
And he did.
Wow.
And he did.
That is amazing. I think somebody might be listening to this show because it looks like every Christian, every nurse, basically. Now, what this show is about is us reaching out to empower other people, to encourage people, to enlighten them as to the struggles of a nurse or even their family members, so people can have an insight, of what our day-to-day struggles are. And so they feel like they're not alone, And most of the time, what I hear you say, it's your faith kept you. So my next question now, I hear you say a lot, like God help you with your kids and, school and all of that, but you're a married woman too.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. So, and my husband was there. He was very supportive. Without him, at that time, I wouldn't have been able to because we were in it together. And he was the one that would drive us, drop the baby and me.
Yeah.
And then I had to take the bus.
Yeah.
And, and it's like, and in those days, I used to do homework on the freeway because then we didn't have I had she'll call me on the page, my pager, and I would be doing homework on the freeway driving to work.
Wow.
Yeah. It was that bad.
And you'll be helping her solve her maths on the phone.
On the freeway driving to work.
Oh, God.
It was just, it was, and because of all the things that we went through, and that's part of the reason why my daughter said she doesn't even want to be a nurse. She said she doesn't, and that's my second child. She said she doesn't want to be a nurse, and she doesn't want the hours where she has to work different hours. She wants regular hours to go home in the morning and come back in the evening with her children, and that set her path and her destiny.
Yes. Yes.
So there's just different aspects, know, and you leaving your child at home. I remember an incident in which my son was riding his bicycle to school, and for some reason he hit a ditch and fell and hit his head on the concrete.
Oh my God.
And it was like I was at work, so the daughter was calling me, but I was in a patient's room. So and she was calling and calling, but I was doing what I'm, taking care of another patient.
Oh God.
A patient where my child was on the sidewalk, and it was somebody else, that's a neighbor that saw my son, that came to knock on the door. And so my daughter didn't know what to do. She was calling me, but I was taking care of a patient. So she had to call the church family, and the church, because they called the ambulance. The ambulance took her to the took him to the hospital because they had to do a CT scan, do everything. But it was a church family that was in the hospital with my younger daughter, with my son. And so when I got when I finally called her, and she told me, I wanted to fly. I had no wings. I just wanted to fly, but it was like over an hour drive.
Oh gosh.
Like, just get up and do what you have to do.
And a lot of people are living that way right now.
It's just like a robot.
I just pray for you. I pray.
And just make today and look forward to the next day. Just the strength to keep you going. And because of that, a lot of things were going around me that I don't know, I didn't see. But all my focus is how I'm going to put this food on the table.
Wow.
How I'm going to pay this mortgage. And that's what it was.
Wow.
And looking back, you think my children didn't lack? Yes, they did lack in a lot of areas. Because, sometimes the fear of just wanting to go there and make money to put food on the table, the fear, and made it to the point where I didn't actually spend a lot of time with them. I was always out there working.
For them.
For them.
But not
in
with them.
Now, when I look back, it's like I
Wow.
could have,
Yeah.
the money that I was paying babysitters sometime, I could have just forfeited that and stay at home. Sometimes you need to just,
Slow down.
slow down and look around you, because if you look around you, you probably could even find a way to make it,
Absolutely.
Yes. What I learned from my experience and what I have to tell the younger generation is walk close to home. Don't walk too far away from home so that you can still be around your children. And just don't walk too many days in a row so you can be awake, aware of everything that's around you. If you're tired, and you're at home, you're really not even raising those children.
Yeah.
You're not there, you're not present. Your body may be there, but you're not present.
There's a lot of nuggets that are coming out of you. I really wish, viewers, this is very enlightening. And for those of you who are feeling like nobody understands, you probably know now, like, wow, it's true. I thought I could not talk to somebody else, but this is happening. This is real life. It did not start today, but we have prepared a platform like this so we can be able to hand you the wisdom without you going through what we went through. That's the main thing. We already got the path down to go take care of others. Sometimes that becomes a pacifier. We become used to that. But your family, those children need you, because tomorrow you're going to need them. And I want us we're going to be coming into a whole different subject about this, because I'm going to make sure she squeeze everything out and I will bring it to you. We're going to bring it all out. And if you have questions, that you want us to talk about, please, of course, subscribe. And I want you to go ahead and put in your questions, share with other nurses. Let them know what's going on, so that way they too can put some insight. We may not have all the answers here today, but put your own 2 cents and share. We enjoy doing that, but I also want you to get your healing and your informed decision. I thank you so very much for watching us. There are more things to come. Delicious, I'm telling you, really good stuff. Things that you wish your mama told you, and some things that you wish that another nurse or seasoned nurse told you. We'll talk about all of that. Put your questions in there and we'll talk. Thank you for watching this program today, and we'll be expecting to see you in the next show. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing.